G'day everyone, welcome back to another video. Now, thank you so much for helping me expose the 30% death tax the Labor government snuck in on the previous bill. The people coming together, calling this out has been sensational. So make sure we keep speaking up and keep saying we will not accept taxes like this on the normal working class Aussie, because that's who it's affecting. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Labor government snuck in a tax of 30% on the working class. So when they die, their money goes into a trust, and then they tax the trust 30% as they distribute your goods, money, houses, etc., etc. So if you're a normal working class Aussie in the tax bracket from about $40,000 to $140,000 a year, which is most of Australians, they wanted to sneak in a tax to try and take 30% of your money off you. Not the rich. They say they've paid enough, but the working class. So we're going to watch some reporters getting called out, because us keep speaking up about this, keep exposing these politicians for what they're trying to do to the working class Aussie, trying to get rid of us having anything. You know, that's what their goal is. So it's really good to see Australia wake up and keep calling out. That's why we need One Nation in to vote against these bills. We still have time. They haven't passed this. This is just what they wanted to sneak through without us noticing. But social media, Albo, as you hate me, as you want to shut down my channel, we're here and we're calling you out. So here's Barnaby now of One Nation.
A lot of people do this for all sorts of reasons. They might have a disabled child. They may have, issues with marriage. Lots of kids getting married. They want the money to go where they want it to go. If you have a testamentary trust set up, will it be taxed more after July next year?
Well, like I said, there's more than one type of testamentary trust, Nat. There's the discretionary ones and the fixed ones. But can I say,
so if it's a discretionary one, you'll be taxed more next July?
Yes. 30% on the discretionary ones. But
there it is. You see Barnaby losing money. Just answer the question. Yes, you're going to tax it 30%. It's been exposed. You can't hide it. They tried to not even bring this up in the budget because they thought they could sneak it through. Can you imagine, like, say one of your relatives dying, or you die, or someone in your family member goes, oh, okay, so it's time to split up the assets. This is a horrible situation. And then Albo steps in, hey, wait a minute, I need my 30%. What are you talking about? No, yeah, this is the new law I just put through. Oh, you Aussies didn't notice? I get 30% of that now. It would make you sick to your stomach. No wonder people are sick of this government.
Now,
from next July, so you will be.
This is the reason we're doing it.
Isn't that a death tax,
This is
Tanya?
the reason we're doing it. No, it's...
The reason you're doing it is because you're broke, you don't know how to make money, so you only know how to tax the working class Aussie. That's all the Labor government know how to do, is take Aussie working class citizens' money. That's all you know how to do. That's why you want to do this death tax and take 30% off people.
Not, because you can still have a fixed testamentary trust if you want to.
So you have to go to a lawyer and change it all.
The reason we're doing this is because...
And most people don't even know all this stuff. That's what they count on. Not how to... You got to set up a correct way to do it so you don't get the 30% tax. It's a complete joke. No inheritance should be taxed at all.
The reason we're doing this is because people who work for a living have to pay their tax. It comes out of their wages every single week.
So people who set up a trust don't work for a living.
Should not be paid...
So you're going to get taxed on that?
People who work for a living should get taxed. People who work for a living should not get taxed more on their wages than people who are living on their assets.
Okay, so people who work for a living,
get taxed more
buy
than
a
people
house,
who are living
put it in a
on their
trust
shares
for their
and
disabled
assets.
child, they should be taxed more.
Yep.
We think that the balance between...
So what they're saying is, if you've invested, you've had a house, it's gained money, you want to leave it to your kids, no, the government get 30% of that. Why? You had a frenzy then. We have to tax people. We have to tax people. We have to... Relax. You don't have to if you want to use our resources.
The taxes that people who work for a living are paying and the taxes that people are paying on their assets, their investments, their shares...
You buy assets from after tax revenue.
The balance is just not right there.
Assets after you've been taxed.
Yep.
Okay. Look, I think we've got to the bottom of it, but I think
that shows it. That is right. We got to the bottom of it. They want to tax on top of tax. You want to try and inherit something? You're not selling it, you're inheriting it. It's not like a sales tax. They just want to tax you getting it handed to you. It's a complete disgrace, and it just shows you this greed of this government trying to sneak this through. Good on Barnaby from One Nation just shaking his head how corrupt this government is. I know we're going to keep calling out it, keep exposing it. Like I said, thank you all for supporting me. Expose this. We're not slowing down. We're only speaking up more. Let me know what you think about this tax. Comment down below what you think. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and remember, keep voting One Nation so we can get seats into stop these radical taxes to take the rest of whatever working class Aussies have left, and any Aussie. It is disgraceful. But make sure, like I said, like this video, subscribe to the channel, join to be a member, or buy me a coffee in the description down below. It means a lot to me. But let's keep speaking up for Australia and get our voices heard, because now we have communities like this, which the government hate, where we can expose all this. So please follow me before I get arrested by Albo's hate speech laws.